should be easy. Why should it not? When all you want is to be loved, is to be loved. But love ain't easy. You taught me that. I let you in, now you want out, now you want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. You left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Can someone help me to find love again? 'Cause all I want is to be loved, is to be loved. Can someone free me from all my doubts? Feels like a prison, I want out, now I want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. You left behind. You left behind, you left behind. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just try to fill the empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Oh, you left behind. You left behind, you left behind.
Time goes by and yet I wonder, are you and me still the same? Are you still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. So I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free, set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, oh, oh. A brighter day, a brighter day. Oh, a brighter day. Time goes by and yet I wonder, why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over ourselves? I know I should. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door.
Good morning. It's 10 a.m. Let's get proceedings underway. Welcome to the Homewood Auction Rooms. So lovely to host you here today. My name is Bridget Andrews and I will be assisting with the auctions. Allow me to introduce you to our auctioneers. We have Mark McGoldrick and Kyle Siebert. Some other key people in the room today. We have Hayden Broadbelt, one of our Fendleton office manager. We have Luke Jensen. He'll be standing here. These gentlemen will be spotting and recording your bids today. If you need any help or any assistance with it today, I highly recommend you get one of these gentlemen alongside you. They're very good at what they do, and they've helped many people realise their real estate dreams here in the auction rooms. On behalf of the company, I would like to thank and acknowledge the owners we represent. Thank you for all that hard work you did in getting your properties ready to take to the market. We're delighted and privileged you chose Homewood. Good luck today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the LIM, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. Now, the contract explains the conduct of auction. I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you in the auction rooms today. In all cases today, the owners have provided the auctioneers with a confidential reserve. Should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic. It's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk privately with the highest bidder and the owners in one of these side rooms. If we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we will pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms. Clause 2.6. This is a very important clause, buyers, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing the reserve. Now, that does include that situation where we are in negotiations in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we have sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. Now, if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please just make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. The auctioneer may nominate sums by which bids need to be raised. We place no limits on you, but if the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we will refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. Clause 2.5, this talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneer and the auctioneer alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when the auctioneer makes a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level. We need to keep going. We do not place vendor bids anywhere near the reserve price, so that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. The most important thing for you buyers today, when this hammer falls and you are the lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, you'll have two things to do. We'll take you up to the boardroom where you will sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck with your endeavours. Let's get our first auctioneer up here today, Mark McGoldrick.
Kia ora katoa, ko Mark toko ingoa. Getting on with the Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, Cindy Lee Sinclair. Here we are at the business end of Kilmarnock Street in this classy modern townhouse, number 118 Kilmarnock Street. This classy lady's always at the business end of real estate as well. Gee, I've been busy in the auction room, Cindy, doing some great work today. Jay, I think we're contacting her on the telephone. Jamin Marshall, our manager, is touching base with her. So thanks to her and Shane for the opportunity to sell in this blue chip location. Dress Circle, right beside Hagley Park. Don't we love it in there? Number 118 Kilmarnock Street in Riccarton. It's across lease and freehold. The legal description is unchanged. The list of chattels, well, that's exact as well. And Thursday, the 29th of September, a nice, convenient settlement date just a couple of weeks away for you to move in on a Thursday. I think that's a good day to settle as well. Gives you that Friday up the sleeve to empty the boxes. Hey, it's nice and new, it's smart and chic, it's very well appointed throughout. But I think in terms of townhouses, it's got that advantage, isn't it? The third bedroom just makes it comfortable for families. And from top to toe, both levels, it is really, really smart, cosy and comfortable, very, very spacious. But the thing that stands for me, apart from just being a pogo sticks journey to Hagley Park or Christchurch Girls High School, is the fact that your indoor-outdoor flow, your courtyard, your garden, has unimpeded sunshine, quite peaceful and quiet. I think that's very rare in such an urban situation as well. You know, it's altogether excellent, with the extra bonus being the carpeted double internal access garaging, which just makes it that much sweeter. Cindy, I know you love properties in this area and of this nature. What would be the final word as we embark?
It really is a standout property. They don't come up that often in this area. It's all about the location here, the school zones, and I wish everyone all the best in the bidding today. Thank you.
All the best. Let's crank into it. Springtime's here. Let's spring those arms up. Get the bids going. Fire us off. It doesn't feel like it? Look at the sunshine. I saw a daffodil this morning. Who's my bright blossom here to start the bidding? Come on, let's fire into it. Hayden said to me, now no vendor bids today. We can minimise those, would be good. Come on, we'll start at 7. We'll just make it easy. Svetlana, you'd say 700 surely. Good on you, welcome in at 700,000. Your daughter will be skipping off to Christchurch Girls High School, hopefully. Let's just see if you've got competition. But at 7, maybe someone will say 750, I don't know. You tell me. But at $700,000, we're underway with my one bidder. They say the first bidder of the day is often lucky as well. At 700,000, Catherine Aiken flanking you. It's a good choice. First chance at 7. Have we got some competition? Yes, no? Not for you at the moment. Second call. Third call. I'm not going to vendor bid. If you're going to bid, you better do so. Otherwise, I pause. 710. 710, okay. Not the number I suggested, but more than I had, as Kyle Siebert might say. But at 710, 750, be a good move, wouldn't it? You tell me. At 750, 750 intent on ownership. Good part of the city, ma'am, I think you'll agree. At 750, 3 bedrooms and all, upstairs, downstairs, built in 2018, Molly Simpson told me. At 750, first chance. Second call. Nadine Murphy's put all that information into your hand to make the right decision today. At 750, first chance. Madam, it's a worrying trend in your bidding. 755, if you say 2.5 next time, you might be in trouble. 755. 760. It's 760. Where do we go from here? It's 760, but quiet in the middle section. Liz O'Neill will probably say 770 for me. First chance. Second call. Good on you. 765, holding at 770. 770, so she's spring-loaded bidding at 770. You can be nice and quick too and say 775 if you like, but I'm only here to count the numbers, you know that. It's 770, Kilmarnock St. Close to our leafy city. What a season to be moving in next to the park. It's 770.
With the blossoms.
The blossoms are out. We don't mind a bit of blossom. It's 770. Next bid's yours, if you'd like it. 2.5. 72.5. With determination, with authority, 780. You must be foxing, ma'am, surely. It's 780 for Kilmarnock St. We'd all be bidding at this level, surely, with interest in the property. 3-bedroom modern townhouse, carpeted double internal access garaging. With the compass, if you drew around the city, it's hard to find garaging like that. First call. Second call now, quickly, otherwise I'm pausing here. third call. Ma'am, I'm not going to give you time for a phone call, sorry. Catherine, I'm going to invite you and Svetlana into that room behind you. I'm going to offer you the opportunity to buy. I'll just pause the auction, ma'am. Thanks for your bidding in the initial part, but I'll just give these people the opportunity at the moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Once again, if you are just joining us, welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood Auction Room. Our CEO and Principal, Tony Jenkins, has just joined us. He's very happy to have you all with us. Thanks so much for being here. Duncan McGregor, number 2 marble for today at number 26 Vickery Street in Kaipoi. Of course, Duncan from our Maryvale office. He's thoroughly enjoyed working with Valerie, our long-time owner of this property. And for Valerie, it is a sad day. She is moving on from this gorgeous property, but she is very excited to hand over the keys to a very lucky new owner. The property is more formally described, but is advised as a freehold title. The contract states 723 square metres, more or less. That is a generous parcel. And the settlement date, November the 18th, 2022. Of course, you may be working to a pre-agreed date. Now, what's fantastic about this property is that it is built in a modern era, 2004 in its construction. It's got all of the mod cons, but of course, replica. It really looks like a gorgeous character home. High ceilings inside, excellent floor plan, just ideal for sunshine. And Valerie, you look fantastic today. That sense of style is evident throughout this home. As you can see, some lovely decor choices. The landscaping is immaculate. And all of this is in a really wonderful location, so central in Kaipoi, but also just a hop, skip and a jump to the motorway and you're into our wonderful burgeoning city. So a lot on offer here at number 26. And Duncan, what say you?
I just want to thank Valerie for the opportunity of marketing your lovely home and to the family for helping out. It's been great, so it's always a pleasure. And to the buyers in the room, there's only one of these, so please bid well and bid strong and all the best.
Thank you very much. All right, Duncan. You heard the man, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely unique and it is available for you today and today only. Who starts me away with an opening bid at Vickery Street? Where do we say go, buyers? You need only raise your hand. 500,000, wouldn't buy it at that level, but maybe that's a fair and reasonable place to start. Is there 500,000 in the room? Now's your chance. The buyer's your best place to buy at 500,000. Nice to meet you, sir, at 500. 500,000, my lamplighter. Good luck to you with your bidding today, sir, at 500,000. Who takes me to 520? At 500, I haven't. 520. New face in the race. Good to meet you, sir, at 520 now. What's the response, sir? Straight to 540? On the nod, he says, yes, please, at $540,000. What's the next move, sir? First call. At 540, would you say 560? Second call, I've got 540 just next door to you here, sir. Would you say 560 for me? And he says, absolutely. 550. All right, sir, I'll work with you at $550,000. What's the retort, sir? I've got 550 now. Bids behind you. 560. Moving in tens. Slow and steady wins the race, and 570 the call. 570 against you now, sir, at 570. 580, astutely bid there at $580,000. You've got that gorgeous veranda. You'll forget what you paid for when you're relaxing on the veranda, sir. 580,000, would you say 590? Once called at 580,000. Hello. Nice to see you, sir, at $590,000. Take comfort in the competition. It means you're onto a good property at 590. Gentlemen in pole position. 600. 600 the bid. What are we going to say, sir? At 600 I have. Good bid's a quick bid. 600 the call on the first chance. Second call, 610. Nice work. You're already bidding on a more valuable property at $610,000. Take me to 620. What say you, sir? At 610 I have. 615, he cuts me in half. No problem at all at 615. Surely 620, sir. Sensible next step. New interest is welcome. At 615 I have. First call. You're looking around like you want more competition, sir. Now's your chance. Would you say 620? 620, he says, absolutely. It's a big home at this level. Those beautiful trees, carefully maintained. So too has the house been carefully maintained. You're buying good property here at 620. Second call. 625. First chance. You want me to hurry up, don't you, sir? Second call. At 640. I commend that bid, sir. That's a good move there at 640,000. He looks determined. It is understandable. What a great home. At 640. Let's fight fire with fire, sir. 640 I have. Once called. Should we say 650? 655. Second call. I'll take a 5. Third final call. All done and dusted. At $640,000. Any further bidding? Can't quite sell to you at this level, sir. We need to take a quick pause and have a conversation. Auction is open. Let's move into one of these rooms and we'll be back with you soon.
When I hear that music, it gets me on my feet. Makes me wanna dance all night. Don't make me remember everything you did. 'Cause I don't wanna hurt inside. Feel it in my body, feel it in my feet. And it feels so good inside. And I always wanna feel like this. I close my eyes and all my troubles fade away. Yo, which ones get so deep into me? But tonight I won't let that out. Gonna make myself forget about you, baby. Gonna make my head forget your name. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna dance the pain away. Forget your name. Oh yeah. Feel it in my body, feel it in my feet, and it feels so good inside. stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. When I got close, my heart was pumping to the beat.
Okay, dokes, folks. A little update for you on number 118 Kilmarnock Street. Been working with a very composed and astute buyer, and working with Catherine Aitken from our Harcourts network. Now, Svetlana, you've increased your bid, and I'd like you in a big bold voice just to call out the amount that you have increased the bid to. That wasn't a big voice from you, Svetlana, but at 852,500. The current owner of Kilmarnock Street has said, you know what, Mark, I'm quite satisfied with that negotiation. I'm going to withdraw the property from the auction at large, and I'm going to sell it to that lucky lady over there. So number 118 Kilmarnock Street, Cindy Lee Sinclair's charge, has now been bought by Svetlana. It is gone and sold. Very, very well done. Thank you, Catherine, for your assistance, and well done, Cindy and team. Molly and Nadine, take a feather in your cap. You'll be back for Proctor Street. Don't go too far away. Don't go too far away, folks. I'm inviting Mark Hannington. This mighty Mirabelle man, he's cutting a lean figure at the moment. And we're going up to Kennedy's Bush. You know the popularity of this area. Number 31 Redmond Spur Road. Hey, we've got land, lovely land. Take a look at the outlook that you're going to enjoy from this particular spot. I think you'd be pretty excited to be grabbing 804 square metres of the freehold stuff right here and now. 31 Redmond Spur, Kennedy's Bush, that's right. It's lot 49, deposited plan 558308. And it's all contained and described in certificate of title. It's great to see a record of title. Sometimes land hasn't got a title yet, but this one does. 980294 in the Canterbury Land Registry, which is good news. Chattels about that grass is what you can see, and some good verges there. The 5th of October is the settlement date, and that's when you're going to move in. What a part of town. Kennedy's Bush, so popular. Man, is there some activity over that side of town. Lots of vans and trucks and all those keen tradies doing the business over there. I think you should be excited about that. I think it's position personified with the elevation that you enjoy and the outlook. The surrounding homes that are in the area are really top quality, luxury homes. So the timing's good for you to start on your project, in my opinion. Just with supply chain issues, Mark, come and have a set up here so the crowd can see you in that gorgeous suit that you're wearing. So supply chain issues just easing a bit of a tad. I think we could say that with a little bit of confidence and hope, I suppose. But it's a great part of town. You'll be up and along across those Port Hills all through the weekends. And I think maybe a wee trip down to the Oderings Cafe would be a good one. Remember, the Hallsville Township's not too far from you as well. You're a bit of an expert in this land stuff, Mark, so please have the final word.
Oh, no, you've said it all, mate. Let's go for it.
Go for it, get into the auction, right, nice one. Who's here to start away? 400. Liz O'Neill from our Mirabelle team as well, supporting your old biddy there at $400,000. Reasonable place to start. We'll say perhaps 20 on top would be a good place to go. Just nominating that increment for you. First call at 4. Remember, over 800 squares. It's a good parcel. It's got a nice elevation, good gradient for you to take advantage of. Second call. 410, there we go, the double bid, nicely done at 410,000, just taking away your opportunity. That you were going to say 20 for me now, but I would say 20 on top would be the place to go. First chance against Liz, second call, and her buyer, third call at 410. Any better? 420. 420, there we go. Putting up 10 again, Liz, doing well at 420. Are you deterring the opposition to the correct extent at 420? What's your project? What's your plans? Like I say, you've got some great examples around you. First chance. Maybe someone would say 10 or 20 would be better. And she'll twice. Third. Liz, I'm not going to vendor bid against you. You appear to have done the job in terms of putting people over. Would you like to go into the cafe? Excellent, okay. Flat weight's mine. I'll come and offer you good people the opportunity. We'll pause and chat. See if you can get your buyers home. Okay, pausing there.
That was blasting through the night. And on the street, the crowd was jumping, singing songs and dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. So I'll take you now back to number 26 Vickery Street in Kaipoi. Duncan McGregor working hard with his clients there. We had a good conversation with the purchaser, and after much deliberation, my lovely owner Valerie has decided to exercise her right under clause 2.6. The property has been withdrawn, and at $675,000, very happily sold. Congratulations. Valerie, all of the very best with your next chapter. It's been a pleasure. Duncan, good work as always. All right, bidders and buyers, let's move now to 21 Kent Lodge Avenue in Christchurch. Lucy Jow from our Ilam2 office just upstairs. She's a very hard worker. She does plenty of business in this part of town, and she does list some excellent property. This is no exception. Number 21 Kent Lodge Avenue. It is more formally described in the contract as a freehold title. The settlement date to which you work buyers is Friday, the 14th of October 2022. You may be working to a variation, and there is a very family-sized section of 688 square metres on offer here. I do like this era of construction. I do like the shape of the building. I think it's just perfect orientation for sunshine. The house is essentially a sun trap, and you can feel that inside. It's absolutely warm and dry. The updates that our owners have carried out here are just excellent. Really great renovation. There are still some areas where you may choose to add value, but the fundamentals here are absolutely sound. Nice size section, good garaging, and this location, of course, highly sought after for those looking to raise their kids and those looking to invest their money. So without further ado, let's get underway, bidders and buyers. Who starts me away with an opening bid at 21 Kent Lodge Avenue in Avonhead? Where do we say go? It is not a silent auction, bidders and buyers. If you don't start the bidding, I certainly will. And I'll do so now at $625,000 of vendor bid. That bid on behalf of my good owners at 625. 625, the bid's with me. Would you bid me 650 now, bidders and buyers? This is the best place, the best time to buy. First call at 625. Second call. Third and final call at 625,000. Are we bidding? All right, then another vendor bid at 650. I think that'll be my last at this stage at $650,000. Where are the buyers for good property in this neck of the woods? Great educational options, excellent amenities just a stone's throw away. Once called at 650,000. Second call. Third and final call at 650. Lucy, I'm surprised I don't see bidders. I know you've got some people to talk to, and I think we're going to price this property. I'm going to increase the bid to $729. We priced the property at $729, bidders and buyers. That is the asking price. I think you'll be most impressed. It's a good amount of home for that level, certainly in this neighbourhood. We will be back with you soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, we'll move along now to Brindwa, number 26 Derwent Street in Brindwa. It is a fabulous investment opportunity, or perhaps it will be your home. Whatever the case, it is a perfect permanent material construction, really good era, solid construction. The contract describes the property as a freehold title. It is 739 square metres, more or less, and the settlement date to which you work, the 29th of September 2022, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date. Tom Hardy from our Maryvale office, always a pleasure to work with you. I know you've enjoyed working with our owner, and this is a scintillating opportunity to get a foothold in this very popular location. It is tenanted until March 2023. It is at $530 a week. That is a serious dent into your mortgage obligations at this address. And once the tenancy is completed, look, it is up to you what you do with it. It certainly makes a good rental. It has done for my owners. Or it becomes your family home. Great school zones, great proximity to the local amenities. It's double glazed. It's had a lovely refurbishment inside, good carpet, really, really good insulation. All in all, just a very exciting prospect. Tom, the final word's yours.
Thank you, Kyle. Just want to thank my owners for the opportunity. I've enjoyed working here. It's a really good home, solid construction, double glazed. There's a lot going for it. So the bidders in the room bid strong. It's a good one.
Thanks,
Kyle.
Tom. All right, let's get underway, buyers. Who'd like to start the bidding at Derwent Street? Where do we say go? Rather your bid than mine, bidders. 600,000. Nice to meet you, sir. It's 6 and 00. At 600,000 with an opening bid. First call. Is there 610 or better? Second call at 600. Gentleman's at the back of the room, but he's out in front at this stage at 600. Third call at 600,000. Sir, I'm going to place a vendor bid. It'll be my last at 610. I think you'll understand that at 610,000. Invite you back at 620 if you like. First call. The bid's with me at $610,000. Are we bidding, man? Second call at 610. And third and final call at $610,000. Would you say 620 for me, sir? Oh, you drive a hard bargain. All right, I'll withdraw my vendor bid. I don't see any other bidders. This is your last chance, bidders and buyers. I'll withdraw that bid, sir. The bid's at 600, Morgan. That is my highest bid, sir. This is your opportunity. Let's have a conversation. We'll talk outside of the room. Auction is open at 600,000, and we're back with you soon. Happy? Yep, good. Let's get underway. And we'll take a pause. Yep.
good, folks. Listen to you chatting away, buzzing along. Good to see. Look, I'm still working with Liz O'Neill, Mark Hannington on Redmond Spur, so there's just a decision still to come on that one. But I'm not keeping Don Yee waiting any longer. The master deserves better than that. Of course, Don is coming up close to 30 years in the business, Don. For one so young, I think that's absolutely outstanding. From our Ilam office, this is one and only domicile at Harcourts Homewood, so he's our kind of person, that is for sure. Now, Don, Winnie is our owner. She's offshore at the moment, so we proudly represent her at Roe Place in Shirley. And I'm not sure, Ash, if you're a golfer, but if you had your 9-iron, you could chip it onto the roof of the Palms from here. That's how close it is. At 12 Roe Place, a freehold parcel, 857 square metres. Legal description unchanged. List of chattels is exact. The tenancy's in place. And the details of that tenancy are it's $4.20 a week, and that's through to the 26th of February next year. So instant incomes that start for you from the 5th of October. Now, there's some additional clauses on this one, and that you will be aware of, 23 to 27. You know that clause 24 details that the EQC monies are going to be rebated. That's right, and it's quite a princely sum as well, $28,023.21. So that just gets whapped off the purchase price. Look, you've got instant returns, and it's a pretty solid fortress, this one. That strong red brick and tile that Canterbury's well known for. It makes sense on so many levels as why you should be here and bidding on this particular property. And let me just go through those. Cul-de-sac living, we all love that, don't we? That's hard to go back from once you've lived there. The other thing is the proximity to the Palms in this parochial part of the city. Surely people love living there and they love this stuff. Land bankers, you're going to love the 857. People who love returns, well, it's at $4.20 at the week. We've got an award-winning property manager, business development manager, Lynn Cawthorne, just took out the top gong in the REINZ National Award. She's estimated between $5 and $5.60 would be the return that you could expect if you're the new landlord, if you spend that $28,000 on it and you're improving it. So away we go. She's a bit of a classic, but it's on a good pitch of land. Can I count your bids from now? Opening up the auction. Don Yee's made everything available and accessible. We're in the cul-de-sac. I don't mind where we start, even late threes. The Hamilton boys will just about drop their programs if we're suggesting numbers like that. No, there's not a one in front of it. 380 perhaps. Selling more than just the letterbox too, Trent, at 12 Roe Place. Well, I'll give you a quick chance on a vendor bid at 380. You wouldn't expect to buy it at that level, I'm sure. On 857 square metres, currently returning in excess of $20,000 a year through to February next year. First call at 380, vendor bid. 4 or something stronger than that, twice. Third call. I can see smoke coming off the keys of your calculator. At 380, the estimates are 5+ from our girl Lynn. Best in the country. Could be the best opportunity in the country. Don, I'm not seeing a hand up. I'm going to treat it with respect. The people who are watching online as well, they'll be looking to get hold of you, so I suggest you terminate that phone call so you can take theirs. Look, I'm going to increase the vendor bid to 440. The value's in excess of that, particularly if we can get in the 500s for rent. But it's through to February on that tenancy. 12 Roe Place, I commend it to you. Passing into Don Yee on a vendor bid at 440, got to be better than that. So thanks for the opportunity. I'm going to come and get you the update up there on the rise at Redmond Spur Road, so sit tight and I'll be back. Kyle will be there shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for patiently waiting. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction room. We left the room at number 26 Derwent Street on a live bid at $600,000. There was some good discussion, negotiation outside of the room. Our owner has decided at that negotiated price to retain the property, so we welcome new interest. Tom is waiting for your call. If you've got interest in a double-glazed permanent material, wonderful investment opportunity till March 2023, all vacant possession thereafter, please call Tom today. I'm going to increase that vendor bid to $650,000. The property is passed in. All right, let's move along now to Proctor Street in Papanui. Cindy Lee Sinclair, always good to work with you. She is a regular fixture in this auction room. She does list some good property, and what a gem this is here at number 1 at 35 Proctor Street. It is a cross-lease in fee simple title. It is described as a share in 764 square metres more or less. Flat 1 of deposited plan 67854 on lot 2 of deposit plan 7338. And the settlement date, buyers, the day you get the keys is Wednesday, the 12th of October 2022. Of course, you may be working to a pre-agreed date. This is such a lovely private position. It's excellent for sunshine. I love the Remu accents within the house. It's had lovely updates over the years. Of course, it's been home to our owners for about 25 years.
Over 25 years.
So what a wonderful tenure. They've cared for it lovingly. The landscaping is superb, wonderful al fresco dining options, great spots for reading a book or having a coffee, and all of this is just a stone's throw from Northlands Mall. What a lovely location. Cindy, the final word's yours.
Yeah, it really is a hidden little gem. It has been lovingly restored, and it's been a pleasure to bring to the market, and I thank my owners very much, Sarah and Peter, and I wish you all the best in your bidding today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cindy. All right, bidders and buyers. Be the new owner at Proctor Street. Start the bidding for us. Where do we say go, buyers? Won't be for sale at $500,000. Maybe that's a fair and reasonable place to start. Is there 500 in the room? Now's your chance. If you don't, buyers, I'll place a bid at that level. All right, then a vendor bid at $500,000. The bids with me, my owners would sooner stay at $500,000. Is there 520 in the room? First call at 500,000. Nice to see you, sir. At front and in front at $510,000. It's less than what I asked for, but it's more than what I had at $510,000. Is there 520 or better, bidders and buyers? Once called at 510, gentleman's bid. Second call. Third and final call at 510. All right, sir, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 520,000. I think you'll appreciate that. A line in the sand at 520. Invite you to bid me north of that. Sutherland Todd's, nice to see you. At $520,000, the bid's with me. Would you bid me 530, sir? 525. Gosh, you drive a hard bargain at 525. I'll work with you. You are my only bidder at this stage. New interest is welcome. First call at $525,000. Surely you're chipping $5,000 for the gentleman. Second call at 525. Third and final call at $525,000. No better bid, no better offer. All right, I'll have a conversation with you, sir. It won't surprise you, I can't sell to you at that figure. Let's have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open. We're back with you soon.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. For those who have just joined us, welcome to the Homeward Auction Rooms. My name is Bridget Andrews and I will be assisting with the auctions here today. Allow me to introduce our auctioneers who I think are in negotiations. Mark McGoldrick, he's at the back there, and Kyle, he's in negotiations at the moment. Some other key people in the room today, we have Luke Jensen, he's our auction trainer, and we've got Hayden Broadbelt, our Fendleton office manager. These gentlemen will be spotting and recording your bids today. If you have any questions or need any help, please don't hesitate to get one of these gentlemen alongside you. They're very good at what they do and have helped many people realise their real estate dreams here in the auction rooms. On behalf of the company, I would like to thank and acknowledge the owners we represent. Thank you for all the hard work you did getting your properties ready to take to the market. We are privileged you chose Homeward, and good luck today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck, bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the limb, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. The contract explains the conduct of auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you in the auction room here today. In all cases, the owners have provided the auctioneer with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be our purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk privately with the highest bidder in one of these side rooms. If we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we will pass the property in, where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms here today. Clause 2.6 talks about, Clause 2.6, and this is a very important clause for you buyers, so please listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing the reserve, and that does include that situation where we are in negotiations in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce that we have sold the property to the highest bidder outside the room and withdrawn the property. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. The auctioneer may nominate sums by which bids need to be raised. We place no limits on you, but if the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we will simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are placing bids on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. Clause 2.5 talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneer and the auctioneer alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. If and when the auctioneer makes a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying that we're not for sale at this level and we need to keep going, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near the reserve price. That will give you absolute confidence in bidding against a vendor bid. The most important thing for you buyers today, when this hammer falls and you are the lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, we will take you up to our boardroom where you will sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings. Good luck with your endeavours today. Kyle is our first auctioneer up next, and he will be with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please, we'll move along to the next property available for your bidding today. It is number 17 at 197 Hereford Street in central Christchurch. Doesn't really get much more central than this. Leslie Faulkner from our Maryvale office. A pleasure as always. I know you've thoroughly enjoyed working with our good owners. They've enjoyed living here, but their next chapter is on the horizon. They are ready to move on and they're excited to offer this excellent opportunity to somebody in this room. It is Fletcher Construction, central location overlooking Latimer Square. It is such a beautiful spot, and legally speaking, it is referred to as a stratum in freehold. It is a share in 2,752 square metres, more or less. Buyers, the settlement date to which you work is the 17th of November 2022. Of course, you may be working to a pre-agreed date. This is absolute style and panache over 3 levels. You know, it overlooks Latimer Square. I used to live on the square. It's just a gorgeous place to be. Excellent coffee shops, a short walk down to the central city, and in our rapidly developing city, the most modern in the world. I mean, this is just such a wonderful place to invest your hard-earned money. The tiling in the bathrooms is opulent. The kitchen is stylish. You've got gorgeous bedroom accommodation is generous. 2 upstairs, and of course the downstairs an option. You could use it as a spacious office as well. And I think what makes this unique is it's got not only a car park but a single garage as well with internal access. Scintillating opportunity. Leslie, the final word's yours.
Thank you. I think you've said it all. Thank you, Carl.
Probably too much.
Just a big thank you to the owners for keeping the property looking in an immaculate condition week after week. This is a beautiful, beautiful home in a fantastic location. So anybody who's interested in the inner city, happy bidding.
Thanks very much, Leslie. All right, bidders and buyers at Hereford Street. Who's going to book their spot in our central city? Who makes an opening bid? Where do we say go, buyers? Maybe $1.25 million. That's a fair and reasonable place to start for prestigious property like this. All right, while you hesitate, I'll place a seller's bid, a vendor bid, at $1,250,000. I look for an increase of $50,000. Bidders, now is your chance. At $1,250,000, this is excellent real estate in our gorgeous city at $1,250,000 once called. Second call, is that a bid? Nope, scratching the face. Third and final call at $1,250,000. Leslie, I'm going to place another vendor bid at 1.3. At 1.3 bidders, welcome you back in at $1,350,000 or try your luck with $25,000. Table at Monk's is the cafe just across the park. It is fantastic. Great eggs, Benny. You'll love living here. Once called at $1.3 million. Second call, also regulars. Third and final call at 1.3. Leslie, I don't see a bidder. Now, that is a good opportunity for those in the conditional market. I know you've got people to talk to. This is wonderful real estate. I'm going to increase the vendor bid to $1,380,000. Bidders and buyers, if you've got interest north of that figure, please give Leslie a call today. She'll get you through the property quick, smart, and I promise you, you'll be most impressed. Property's passed in at 138. Back with you soon.
Keep on walking straight to the hell we made. Why always a wall, babe, when we wanna come closer? Don't tell a million lies, kill the butterflies. I just wanna make things right.
All right, bidders and buyers, let's move along now. I take you to St Albans, and this is 17 Roosevelt Avenue in that very popular suburb. Paul and Deb Nichols, two very popular agents. They're a dynamic duo, and I know you've thoroughly enjoyed working with their owners here. This is a gorgeous character home. It is more formally described as a freehold title, a whopping 708 square metres more or less. Buyers, the settlement date, the date on which you received the keys is the 6th of October 2022, that being a Thursday. Of course, you may be working to a pre-agreed variation. And this just is such a character charmer, a gorgeous family home, perfect for the children, the pets, and a great location, as I said. Inside, you can see it's been completely refreshed. It is modern, it is bright, it is light, really warm and dry as well. You've got double glazing and insulation galore. You can see the character features, the Remu panels. It's just a wonderful place to invest your money, a great place, lots of space for the tools, the toys, and the teenagers, and the kids can kick a ball with the Crusader down the road at the park. So a great opportunity. Paul, the final word's yours.
I'd just like to thank Vaughan and Fiona for the meticulous way it's been presented. It has absolutely been maintained within an inch of its life, beautifully presented. It's Roosevelt Avenue. I wish I had another one like this. Make sure Kyle can see your bids.
Thanks very much, Paul. There is only one, and it's now available for your bidding, buyers. Who starts the bidding? Who's going to be my Dan Carter and kick things off? Where do we say go? 850. That's Callum Brownlee, my licensed colleague. Optimistic, but God loves a trier. At $850,000. But I welcome your bid. At $850,000. My lamplighter, good luck to your clients, at $850,000 the bid. Is there 900 or better buyers? First call at $850,000. Second call. Third time the call now at $850,000. Callum, I'm going to place the vendor bid at $900,000. I think that's fair and reasonable at $900,000. The bid's with me. Invite you back at $950,000 if you like on behalf of your clients. At $900,000 the bid now. He says yes on the nod at $950,000. Who takes me to $1 million? $950,000, just the one bidder at this stage. What a great opportunity. Second call at $950,000. Third and final call at $950,000. Are we bidding, sir? No? At $950,000. Callum, you've got my bid there at $950,000. I could vendor bid again, but I think we'll take a pause unless there's a better bid from the floor buyers. This is your last opportunity. Once, twice, third final call at $950,000. All right, Callum, let's take a pause. We'll have a conversation. Auction is open at $950,000. We are back with you soon.
Folks, we've some patience required if you're waiting for the update on number 31 Redmond Spur Road. Mark Hannington, the listing agent, he and the seller have been busy in the cafe having good conversations. Another of our colleagues who's been working hard is Liz, working with Amanda and John. Now, Liz, you've increased that bid, and it is a bid that's going to buy the property. So just for everybody who's here, the number that you've... 452.5. Amanda, John, we're all happy with that. I've seen you signing the agreement, so the good news is that 31 Redmond Spur Road, lovely section, going, gone and sold. Well done. Tom Hardy, can you reappear, please? And the second one for you today, another double for you. Kathy, we are representing your interests with a great deal of pride and with a great deal of consideration at 237A Eastern Terrace. And good old Beckenham. Well, we love to do the business in Beckenham. Right on the Beckenham loop here, views of the river, and of course an as is where is opportunity, and a pretty cracking Art Deco example at the same. Now, Tom, you're a busy man, and good on you for another energetic campaign, and I know that you and Kathy have been getting on absolutely well. Now, the size of the parcel was more or less 600 square metres, and we're just still waiting on the issuance of the title, which is going to affect the settlement date perhaps, because that's set down for the 13th of October, which is a Thursday, but it would be 10 working days after the issuance of the title for that adjusted subdivision that's taken place as per the clauses 26 to 29 in the agreement that Tom has circulated to you. Clause 25 talks about the as-is, whereas nature of the property. And as always, if you're bidding on this property, you've done your due diligence in that regard. I think I've covered off all those P's and Q's on that one, Tommy. Well, it's time for the bidders to let your imagination wander, because this is a classic, the Art Deco style, the big spacious living, timber flooring, those balconies, the utter shape and stature of the property, 4 bedrooms, garaging and parking. But to be in this area of town, that's got to get you excited if the classic nature of the property doesn't. Tom, I would say it's time for people to roll their sleeves up, but to reap the rewards, of which I'm sure there will be many.
Absolutely, thank you, Mark. Fantastic opportunity here. It's got a lot of character, there's a lot going for it as well, and the opportunity is huge. Someone that can put the work in. So, yeah, great opportunity. I thank my owner for the trust in the process, and wish her all the best. Thank you, Mark, and good luck to the bidders.
Thanks, Tommy. Who starts us away? 237A Eastern Terrace. 400 Gita Rose there. I recognise us straight down the middle today at 4. Reasonable place to start. Where do we go from here? Is there perhaps a 20? I don't mind counting those increments, but at 400,000 we've got our starter. First chance at the figure. 420 now. Stepping it up. Bit of strategy there, Gita, at 420. The old double bid, 440 with you, sir, nicely. 440, 450 now. Trying a 10 and 60 with you, sir. At 60, sir, adjusting the glasses. 460 against you, Gita. At 460, second call at that figure. Bit of a stunner at 460, rejuvenate, refresh, remediate. That's the number, that's the instruction at 460. Can you do better for me? First chance for 460, sir, with the glasses. You're saying 70 for me? I misconstrued that as a bid, sorry, at 460. Bids with you at the moment, sir. Gita Rose. I'd love to say that hand rose once more from you at 460. Final chance, any bidder? At 460, no more vendor bids. No vendor bids. Didn't need one. So you lead the race, and you've seen off your competition on the floor, but we just see if we can get you to be signing the agreement. Just need to have a bit of a chat to you. Where's a good spot to go, Tommy? Can we go in the... Is there anyone in behind you, Blair? Yes, there is. Cafeteria. Excellent. I'll pause that auction. Be back with an update.
Voices telling me you need to let him go. skin. Just the touch of your hand makes me tremble within. Love the smell of your hair, lying here in my bed. Never gonna be alone, 'cause with you I'm finally coming home. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place. It's the things that you do, and it's the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace. I love you with all of my heart. Together forever, never to part. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always, always, yeah. You are my world in every place. Oh, oh, oh. It's the things that you do, it's the things you do, baby. And it's the smile on your face, smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. It's the things that you do, the things that you do. And it's the smile on your face, the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place.
Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better. Is this what you want now? Or is it because you can't forget her? I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending. Can't give stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, nah. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for patiently waiting. If you are just joining us at the Holmwood Auction Room, a very good morning, and thanks very much for being here. I take you now to Dallington, and it is number 58 Birchfield Avenue, and the listing agent, Matt Dawson, and the incomparable Christine Campbell. And this campaign, this auction, is, she thinks, her swan song before she moves on to her next chapter in another city. So we'd dearly love for her to keep working, so call her today to list your property. But always such a professional. I know she's thoroughly enjoyed working with our good owners here at Birchfield Avenue. The property is more formally described as a freehold title, 814 square metres more or less. The settlement date buyers, the big day you get the keys is the 12th of October 2022, that being a Wednesday. Of course, you may be working to a pre-agreed date. This is a fantastic family home. 2 living spaces, that's always so sought after. Super, super sunny. Great bedroom accommodation. You've got the studio space as well. A very large parcel, 814 square metres, as I said. And all of this in a very up-and-coming neighbourhood. If the proposed plans for the green belt, the green zone go ahead, I mean, this is just a future-forward, future-proof, I should say, situation. I really recommend your bidding. Chris, I know you'll agree.
Absolutely, Kyle. Well, if you're here to bid today, I just commend you on your excellent taste, because this is a fabulous home, and it has been my honour to help these lovely vendors for the 3rd time today, so what a great one to go out on. So bid really strongly today. It's a fabulous home, and let's go out with a bang.
Thank you, Chris. Round of applause. I love that. Yeah. Thanks very much, Chris. All right, bidders, now we're in your hands. Where do we say go? Who starts us away here at Birchfield Avenue? 500. Jan Morley, nice to see you. And 550, that's Matt Dawson, both licensed colleagues. And 600 at the back of the room. Nice to see you. And 620, quickly bid. At 620, the call. 650, nice to see you there, sir. And 660, I prefer Dave Dobbin. And 670, he says, oh, I had 670 here, ma'am. 75, would you say 685? Nice work at 685. 695, you've got to be quick. 700, the call. 700 and 610, quickly bid and offered. It's. Did I say 6? Yes. 710, the call at $710,000. First time at 710. Second call and 715. Nice bid there, sir. That's and 720, the call. What are we saying, Matt? I've got 720. What are you saying, sir? I've got 720 at the back. 725. 725, the bid now bids against you, ma'am, at 725. 727, just the 2 on top, and let's have that conversation at 727. 735, nice strong bid there at 735. That's good work. Ma'am, don't... at $735,000. And 737, 2 on top. And 740, just 3 on top. That is a change of pace. That could be encouraging. And 742. And 750. Nice strong bid there at 750. Ma'am, shall we say 760? Try and shake them off. What's the response? Can't be no. We are on the market and we are selling at 750,000 if there's no better bid or offer. First chance at 750. Second call at 750. Third and ma'am, my job is to mitigate your regret. Why don't we bid $1,000, puts you in pole position. 750 could be his budget. Who's that gentleman? Is he going to chip some in? at $750,000. I'm selling. If there's no better bidder offer, it sells today. This is your last chance. Gentleman says, hurry up. At $750,000, it is going. It is going. All done and silent. It is gone and sold to you. Congratulations. Commiserations to my underbidder. You're in good hands. Stick with Harcourts. Thanks so much to our owners. All the best with your next chapter.
Babe, as long as I got you, I'm gonna open up my eyes this time.
Oh, you're well trained now. Gone very quiet. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for patiently waiting. I'm going to take you back to Proctor Street now. Morgan, if you could. Number 1 at 35 Proctor Street in Papanui. We had some good discussion outside of the room, and our owner under clause 2.6 has exercised their right to withdraw the property. And at $682,500, Morgan, it has very happily been sold. Congratulations. To our previous owners, thanks so much for the opportunity and all the best with your next chapter. Congratulations to our purchasers. Mr. Anshul, if you could pop up to the podium now. Anshul, of course, from our Ilam2 office. It's always a pleasure working with Mr. Gupta. He does a lot of hard work for his clients. He makes his phone calls. And he is the consummate professional. He's worked with Pooja on the stunning listing in Westmoreland. If I could have your attention, 152 Penruddock Rise. The contract describes the property as a freehold title. It is 893 square metres more or less. The settlement date buys to which you work 10 working days after the contract is unconditional, or such other date as may be mutually agreed. Now, Gary and Barbara, they are the loves, and they've loved living here at this address. It was their vision. It was carefully supervised by Gary when it was built, and what a fantastic job he has done. Sensational floor plan allows for easy modern living. There is space for every member of the family, for the tools, the toys, and the teenagers as well. And look at those breathtaking views. You'll wake up every morning with an attitude of gratitude when you live here. Panoramic vista out several windows, not excluding the master. It is just such a wonderful place, wonderful mod cons inside, opulent bathrooms. I could go on, but Anshul, the final word is yours.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to my vendor, Barbara, Gary, and Gemma, to give us an opportunity to list this beautiful property. Kyle, whenever I go, I find an excuse to be there because such a lovely view there. and the property like this in Westmoreland does not come often. So this is the chance for you to secure this wonderful home. So bidders in the room, bid confidently, or someone watching online, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Anshul. All right, I echo that. Now's your chance, buyers. Every meeting we had, we insisted it was at the property because we wanted to take those gorgeous views in. It is now available for your bidding. Where do we start the bidding, buyers? Who's going to start me away? Not for sale at $1,200,000. Clear line in the sand. Obviously not for sale at that level. Maybe that's a good place to start as their 1.2. Or better if you like. At $1,200,000 of indoor bid. At 1.2 is their 250 now. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to make your real estate dreams come true. This is sensational real estate. At $1,250,000, the bid with me on a vendor bid. Second call. Third and final call at $1,250,000. I'm going to place one final vendor bid then at 1.3. At 1.3, that's my last, bidders and buyers. This is your opportunity. Ma'am, are we bidding? Now's your opportunity. $10,000 puts you in pole position. At 1.3, the bid is with me. First, second, third and final call. Anshul Pooja, I am surprised, no bidding, but I know you've got people to talk to. I'm going to pass the property in at this level at $1.3 million. Ladies and gentlemen, those tuning in at holmwood.co.nz, if you are looking for sensational views over our beautiful city, this is the home for you. North of 1.3, call Anshul today. I promise you, you will be more than impressed. Property's passed in, and we are back with an update soon.
Kyle, you work with a big party there. I'm working with two excellent parties for the auction at 237A Eastern Terrace. And just to bring your attention back there, you saw the bid when we left, but we have had an increase in that bid. Now, don't go too far, Kieran, Shane. Just stick around so we can see you and you can call out the new number, please. $535,000 for 237A Eastern Terrace, marketed by Tom Hardy, as is Wera's. Kathy, you've got great support today and you've made a decision. And at 535, the decision is that we're going to sell. Yes, a nod of assent. You've got lovely support around you, Tegan. Thanks very much. And Jane, to see you here. You're welcoming new neighbours, lovely people. 237A Eastern Terrace is going. Congratulations, Kieran and Shane. Bought and sold. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. I believe that concludes a busy day here at Harcourts Homewood, but we are negotiating the final proposition, so let's see if we can get Kyle to bring back some good news for you. On behalf of myself, I will say kia ora katoa and have a lovely te wiki te reo Māori, and we'll see you next week on my behalf.
They keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. That's how we stay That's how we stay alive.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. We never get it right, but
only get better. I need it more than ever. They don't, 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 don't go home. You said things could only get better. I need it more than ever. They don't, don't. How can I believe you when everything is secret, secret? How can I believe wanna know what happened last night. Oh no, just say it wasn't so. Just say you love me and let me fall back into sleep. And when I wake up, you say I had a real bad dream. Whoa, real bad dream. And then tell me, baby, about the time when we first met. Yeah, we were young back then, but I will never forget. You wore a blue dress, and you had flowers in your hair. You were my princess, my diva extraordinaire. Whoa, say I had a real bad dream. Don't tell me where you were last night. Don't wanna hear a single word. Make up a story about how you were staying late at work. Say that you had a flat tire. Say the elevator stuck. Just don't go and tell me what I don't wanna hear. Pretend that it was a real bad dream. A real bad dream. Oh, a bad dream. Oh, tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream. You know I'm caught by a feeling, goes me I'm the right or wrong.
All right, Morgan, I'm going back to Roosevelt Avenue, number 17, Roosevelt Avenue. Paul and Deb Nichols always working hard for their clients, and we left the room on a live bid of 950,000, working with some lovely purchasers. Can I just confirm you've graciously agreed to increase that bid to $1,212,500? And we are selling, is that correct? At $1,212,500, we are on the market and selling. Bidders and buyers, this is your last chance. Property is going, first chance, second call, third and final call at $1,212,500. It is going, it is going, whoa, gone and sold to you, congratulations. Hey, great work from the Nicholses, our colleagues. Thanks so much, much appreciated. All the best with your next chapter. And is that us at the Holmwood Auction Room? Thanks for joining us at the Holmwood Auction Room. We will see you next Wednesday.